This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers, we have a couple of things to talk about. Before we go any further though, I'm gonna ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like on the video and make sure you drop a comment. Alright, so we have some cricket news, we have some football news, and we also have some track and field news. Now, where the cricket is concerned, West Indies, they have managed to level up the T20 series against South Africa. Yeah, man, and it was courtesy of a couple of the old boys. You know, from the other day, a couple of persons have been talking about, you know, the older players getting too many or too much opportunities, but it was a few of the older boys that came together that, you know, to give us the victory yesterday. So we were asked to bat first. South Africa, they won the toss, and we were asked to bat first, you know, for the first time in the series, and things turned out well for us. You know, we got up to the lucky number of 167. Yeah, man. We had a good innings from Simmons, who is also well in his 30s. You know, so he's one of them that, you know, he's on the older side, but he gave us a good performance. I think he got 47. The way in which he got out, you know, was very disappointing. But he got some good. He got a good score. Got the thing up and running for us. You understand? And we also had Captain Pollard that got amongst the action. You know, Hetmyer, Poor, and all of those guys fell cheaply. Russell, you know, it came down to the last 3 overs where I think Captain Pollard got 55. Pollard and Allen. Yeah, man, we don't want to miss out Allen, you know, because I think Allen got a couple of six, got about 2 sixes in his innings of 19. So they really set it up for us, guys. At one point in time, for those who were on the live yesterday, you know, we were saying that it seems as if we would have ended up with 130, 140 thereabout, but you know, those massive blows by the captain actually propelled the innings up to 167. At one point in time, I think he got 3 consecutive sixes. Yeah, man, he really took the bowling apart. He took a liking to Rabada, especially. You know, I think Rabada last over went for 25. Yeah, man, Pollard was in a rampant mode yesterday, man. Rampant. He was savage. Yeah, man, he wasn't sparing anybody at all. Everybody that came got it. When the ball didn't went crashing into the boundary, the ball went crashing into people's foot. Yeah, man, he even smashed back one at Nakia. Yeah, man, I hope he's okay. You know, based on what we saw, it seems as if he's doing all right. Yeah, man. So you know, Nakia felt the blow of Captain Pollard. So yeah, man, guys, as I was saying, Pollard he really batted well. You know, we still see where we are struggling with rotating the strike in the middle overs. Shamsi and Makram, they really pegged us down, pinned us down. You understand? You know, that is something that we're definitely going to need to work on, especially going into the World Cup. You know, with the spinners spinning us down. We could see where Hetmyer and Simmons. What was it? Hetmyer and Simmons. They were trying to rotate the strike. Man, you know, they were doing okay. You know, they could see where they were fighting, but it's still not enough. To be playing a game where it's 120 legal deliveries in the innings. You cannot be giving away 20 to 30 deliveries in that ball, you know, because we know that we have power hitters. You know, and I guess, as I said on the live last night, guys, I guess that is why the coaches are disappointed in Hetmyer, because we know that he can equally turn it up and hit the ball as long as anybody else. But I guess with Pollard and Russell and all, and you know, and those power hitters, they are asking Hetmyer to play the role of batting long, you know, rotating the strike. So I guess when he gets out like that, that is why they are feeling that way. Because we all know how good he is at hitting the ball, but when he's that capable of playing the spin and, you know, finding the gap, being the touch player, I guess the coach, when we hear the coach keep on asking, saying that they need more from him, I guess it would have to do with the role that they're asking him to play, because a couple of other batsmen would have gotten out playing silly shots also. So I doubt that is the problem. I think it is the case where he's playing too attacking and they're asking him to leave that role to the other power hitters and just be the man to tick the ball in the gap, you know, knock the ball around, get the ones, get the twos. Get the ones, get the twos. I think that is where they are disappointed in him. It cannot be the case of him just, you know, playing his natural game and being attacking and they are saying that they are disappointed with him. It must be that the fact that he is not playing the role that they would have asked him to play. So that is it as regards to Hetmyer. So yeah, man, guys, with the batting really, it's just really two players that really did it for us yesterday. Now, as I said, Simmons got 47 and Captain Pollard got 55. You know, the others, a couple of them got starts, but they didn't kick on. Russell came and got, you know, a boundary, got his innings up and running. Same thing with Gale. Gale started off by playing a wonderful drive through the covers for 4, but he didn't kick on at all. You know, and Allen, we saw how it went with Allen. He was there still. Yeah, man, but it is what it is, guys. We definitely need our batsmen to continue getting score, because if we're able to rotate the striking and maximize on the singles and the twos, and then the power hitters do their thing, you know, we can get up in excess of 190, 195 on a regular basis. You understand? Because if we are having so many dot bars and we can get so much runs, then can I imagine if we are maximizing on the dot bars, we can easily get 190 there, about 195. So the batsmen will definitely need to pull their socks up. No, it was actually the bowling that won the game for us again, guys. It was the bowling that won the game for us again. You know, we can say that yes, Pollard did pretty well with the bat. Simmons did pretty well with the bat, but when all is said and done, it was the bowling, because we made 167. That score would have, you know, it has proven to be par in this series. But if a team really tear off, 167 is not anything much. So to be honest, guys, so for them to defend that, you know, it is good. We had Dwayne Bravo. You know, somebody that is up in age, one of the next man that they are calling for him to give the youngsters a chance. And I have continuously said, if he is able to outplay the youngsters, then let him play. And he proved that yesterday by taking his career best figures, getting 4 for 19. Yes, my viewers, you heard me right. Dwayne Bravo got 4 for 19. You know, so we can't just throw away a man because of his age. Chris Gale was also very good for us with the ball yesterday. He bowled 2 overs. You know, he got one of the batsmen out stumped. I think it was Hendricks we got out stumped. So, you know, it just goes to show that if a man is able to pull his weight or to carry his weight, then he should be there. At the end of the day, he's there for batting. Yes, the batting didn't come off, but he was able to help out with the ball. Took a couple of catches and was able to bowl a couple of overs. So all in all, things really worked out well. Obed McCoy, once again, he was very good yesterday. Didn't get a bundle of wickets, but you know, he bowled pretty well. Bowled a couple of deliveries and thing, you know, he even bamboozled a couple of the South African batsmen with his slower ball. Pollard also, guys, Captain Pollard was also good with the ball. You know, he got I think he's the one that got Van der Dusen out, caught behind. And Fabian Allen got himself injured, you know, trying to chase down a ball. You know, he actually hit up in the boundary and got himself, seems as if he would have slipped out his shoulder. So, you know, he's definitely we're gonna definitely have to monitor him and see how that goes. But you know, that is why Pollard definitely had to pick up the slack and to give us a couple of over. Russell also, guys, Russell did pretty well also. That is why I'm saying, guys, it was actually the bowling that really saved us, because Russell, he picked up a couple of crucial wickets. I think he got 2 wickets. Yeah, man. I clearly remember one of them, but I think he got 2. So Russell also chipped in well for us. So the bowlers, Edwards came in. He wasn't effective at all. Bowled with good pace, yes, but he wasn't able to secure any wickets. At the end of the day, if you are going to come in and be the man to rough up the batsmen with pace, then we're expecting you to at least secure a 1 wicket or so. And Fidel Edwards, he bowled with good pace, as I am saying, guys, but he just wasn't able to secure any wicket. So you can just imagine that people will be keeping a close eye on his spot, because we have the lights of Sheldon Catchwell and O'Shane Thomas waiting in the wings. So they are just giving him another opportunity. But the funny thing is, you see, when we have guys doing well in other leagues, we have to definitely give them an opportunity, because Fidel Edwards did pretty well in the CPL, and I think he was playing in another T20 league and did pretty well also. So if he wasn't given a chance, I'm thinking persons would say that, can you imagine, he's out there performing well for other teams and we don't want to give him a chance, or so the chance was given to him. So I guess it tough luck on him if he is not selected again, yeah, man. But generally speaking, guys, going into the World Cup, the bowling is not looking too bad. Hope we can tighten up on a couple of things, but where the batting is concerned, that is what we need to sharpen up on. But the series is now level at 2 apiece going into the decider on Saturday. So we're definitely going to have a wonderful day Saturday, guys. Yeah, man. So that is it as regards to the cricket. So yeah, shout out to Bravo, shout out to Pollard, 2 Trinidadians doing it for us yesterday. So that is it as regards to cricket, guys. Let us just shift focus a little bit over to football now. So somebody that Manchester United would have been hunting down for the longest while. I think 2 seasons now we have been trying to sign him, and that is Jadon Sancho, somebody that would have played very well over there in the Bundesliga. He has finished with, I think, about 20 assists and a couple of goals. So Jadon Sancho should do very well for us on the right wing there. I mean, Cavani is currently playing centre forward for us, and we usually have Mason Greenwood playing on the right side there. But it is always good to have options. And if we are going to win the Premier League, we definitely need people chipping in with goals. Not just our centre forward, we need our wingers chipping in with goals. So that is one part of the puzzle that is already solved. And I hear that we are in talks with Raphael Varane. That is the centre back from France that plays for Real Madrid. 2 to 3 years ago, I would have been very excited if we said that we're going to sign Raphael Varane. I'm probably not as excited now, because he's now an injury-prone footballer and thing. Still quality. If we're able to keep him fit and get 2 to 3 seasons out of him, then our backline should be sturdy with him and Maguire there. So I am looking forward to that. And the next thing that we'll probably need, if we are going to sell a midfielder, if we are going to sell one of our holding midfielders, then we can probably bring in somebody else. But it is going good, guys. It is going good. I don't know what we are going to do with Daniel James, but if we are going to loan him out, then we can probably bring in another player. But things are coming in pretty nicely. So that is the breaking news that we wanted to talk about as regards to football. Now, just to finish off with some track and field, Carri Richardson, that is the sprinter from over there in America, as I would have touched on in my video last night. She returned a positive test for a prohibited substance, and a lot of persons are saying that it is cannabis. We are not certain as yet, so we're just gonna have to wait. But in terms of her participating at the Olympics. So I was definitely looking forward to the clash between she and our sprinters, you know, Shelly and Fraser Price, Brianna Williams, Elaine Thompson, Sherika Jackson, all those girls. I was looking forward to it, but it is what it is, guys. You know, whether intentionally or unintentionally, we know that, you know, if you're taking something in your body that is not supposed to be there as a professional athlete, then you have to pay the consequences. And I mean, if it was the case of her just being young and being flamboyant and taking in that stuff in her with just a lapse of concentration or lapse of judgment, she's young. Hopefully she will learn from it and will bounce back. You know, as I said, a lot of media houses have been reaching out to her, and she only posts on her on her Twitter page say, "I am human." So, you know, she's not denying the reports. So as we continue, we just have to wait and see how that go, guys, you know. But at the end of the day, it is sports, and once you take something in your body that is not supposed to be there and they find you, you just have to pay the consequences for it. But that is basically it, guys. We're gonna leave this one right here for now, and as the day develop, we will hear how things go. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Big up on yourself.